So let's start with the definitions of trigonometric functions. So first we will see what is trigonometric equation. So we all know what is equation. Equation is the expression that involves equal to sign. Okay. So in a trigonometric equation, an equation containing the trigonometric function of unknown angles is called trigonometric equation. Okay. That means a trigonometric function is equal to something value. Okay, that is trigonometric equation. The value of the unknown angle which satisfies the equation is called the solution of the trigonometric equation. So what is the solution? The solution is always the value of variable which satisfies the equation. So what is the trigonometric solution? The solution of unknown angle. Okay, value of unknown angle which satisfies the equation, a trigonometric equation. Okay, that is called solution. Now there are two types of solution. One is principal solution and general solution. So what is principal solution? The solution of trigonometric equation of an unknown angle x where 0 less than equal to x less than equal to 2 pi are called its principal solution. Okay, now principal solution means what? All the values of x between 0 to 2 pi, okay, which satisfies the given trigonometric equation. Okay, it's not necessary principal solution is the unique solution. Principal solution can be more than one. Okay, but they should lie between 0 to 2 pi. That means a complete rotation of 360 degree. Okay, within that 0 to 360 degree, that value of x should lie. Okay, that is principal solution. Now what is general solution? The solution of trigonometric equation which are generalized by using its periodicity are called its general solution. Now what is periodicity? After a rotation of 360 degree, okay, the same angle repeats, okay, and the value, trigonometric value of that angle is same as that of previous angle. In 11th standard we have seen a rotation. Suppose this is the angle, then the angle starts from here, one complete rotation, and again same angle traveled. These two angles are same, periodically same. After a rotation of 360 degree, again the same angle repeats. Okay, so if this angle is 30 degree, then this will be 360 plus 30, that is 390 degree. Okay, so 30 degree and 390 degree have a difference of 360 degree, that is one rotation of 2 pi. So after a period of 360 degree, same angle is going to repeat. Okay, so the periodic change or periodic difference is 360 over here. Similarly, the solution of the angle, okay, solution of trigonometric angle, okay, are periodically same after certain period. Over here in this example, 360 degree is the period of rotation. Okay, it may be different in the different examples. Now let's solve some problems of principal solution. The problem from exercise 3.1. Question number 1. Sub question 1. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. This is the trigonometric equation. Trigonometric function is equal to some value. This is a trigonometric equation which we have seen in the definition. Trigonometric equation. We have to find the principal solution of this equation. Okay, now what is principal solution? X over here, the unknown angle is theta, which satisfies some values which are in between 0 to 2 pi. Now we know the values of cos for different angle from 0 to 90 degree. Okay, we have even seen the values between 180 and 360 to 70 degrees also, but initially we will look for the values between 0 degree up to 90 degree. The standard angles, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, in terms of radians, what we write, this will be pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, this will be pi by 2, 0 will be as it is. Okay, so these are in degrees and these are radians, degrees and radians. Now cos theta is equal to pi by 2. We will write angle always in the radians. Okay, we will not write this radian sign over here, okay, as it is considered. Now we know that cos of pi by 3 is equal to 1 by 2. Cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. We have given cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. For what angle of cos? The value is 1 by 2. That we know very well. That is the angle 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Okay, this we have seen from 10th standard. Okay, so cos pi by 3, that is cos 60, is 1 by 2. Now we will find out the allied angle of this cos pi by 3. That means cos theta. Okay, now we want answer as cos pi by 3, and by using allied angles we have to write the question of this. That means cos of which angle, okay, will give us the same value. We know that cos of 2 pi minus theta will be cos theta. Why we have taken cos 2 pi minus theta? Because we are working over the principal solution, and principal solution cannot exceed 2 pi. Our definition says x should be, the variable should be in between 0 to 2 pi. Over here the variable is theta. Okay, so our theta cannot exceed 2 pi, so we have taken 2 pi minus theta. And another reason for taking 2 pi minus theta, that we want positive answer for cos, and where cos is positive in fourth quadrant, okay, which is obviously 2 pi minus theta. If we have taken 3 pi by 2 plus theta, then because of odd the cos will get changed, cos will become sine. That we don't want. We want function should be same, cos should remain cos. Okay, so by using this allied angle we can write cos pi by 3 is equal to cos of 2 pi minus pi by 3. Now we will simplify this. 3 into 2, 6 pi minus pi. I will rewrite over here. Upon 3. This is by equalizing denominator.